All right, we are here. It is Friday morning. Roger has off today.
Good morning.
That shirt looks nice on you.
Thank you.
Blue eyes. We are sitting in the parking lot of Honore Goodwill. They open at 8 a.m. and we are late. It is 10 to 9. What were we doing this morning?
Sleeping in. I was. She wasn't. I think you were up at probably 4 o'clock.
I think I slept a little bit later. I don't know why we're talking about all of this. All right, we're going into Honore Goodwill. We're taking you with us. Hit that like and subscribe button. We're taking you with us. All right, guys, so today was a very sad day. Roger and I had filmed probably for about 3 hours. We are still in Goodwill, Honore, and I had my cart with me the whole time. When I'm not holding the camera goes into the cart because, as you guys know, it's a fairly long camera. It's not like a camera you can stick in your pocket, and the cart was with us the whole time. Unfortunately, my camera got stolen. My Osmo DJI got stolen out of my cart. So I did go up to the register and let them know right away, and management has been wonderful. They are on it. They were reviewing the video footage of who stole my camera right out of my cart. So it does happen. I know you guys always say, like, lock your purse in. I don't even bring a purse in Goodwill, but the camera has to come everywhere I go. So while it is very unfortunate, I'm very appreciative for the management at this location. They have been just wonderful, and I will be calling the police to make a police report. The reality is, if I was given the chance to have one thing back, the camera or the camera chip, I would choose the chip. It was really good footage. Thankfully, I can always buy another camera, but you know, there's nothing else we could have done differently. Hopefully, we will see on the store footage who took my camera. Roger and I were together the whole time. We watched each other's carts. This was definitely a professional job. So just giving you that update. Now I have to go back out tomorrow and film. So the rest of this video will be new footage, refilmed all over again. I will keep you guys updated on if we get the camera back or not. All right, just figured I'd share that with you. Here's a little update. It is later in the day. It's about 5 in the evening, and I still have a video to film because my camera was stolen with the chip in it. I think the chip in the footage was more valuable than the camera. But a shout out again to Goodwill management. They are on it. They are looking at all of the video footage. Yep, the whole store is videoed, and they said the video footage is pretty good. So fingers crossed that that works out. This is corporate stepping in corporate Goodwill to try to find who stole my camera. I have also filed a police report, and I had the serial number to the camera. So if anything can be done about the situation, I'm hopeful. And if the camera is gone, it's gone. We move forward, and it just happens in life. Roger and I were really careful about putting the camera, you know, in my cart, and we could see it at all times. We were with the cart. Whoever stole it out of the cart did it very quickly to where we didn't notice, but the carts were with us the whole time today. So, yes, I'm starting over. We're at Ranch Lake Goodwill. We're going to get inside and see what we can find. Hit that like and subscribe button. And if you would do me a favor to help me out today, watch the video to the end so we can push this video to #1 and try to make up some of the money lost by them stealing the camera chip. All right. Love you guys. Let's get inside. Let's go see what we can find to flip for a profit. We're going to start out in art to calm my spirit, soothe my soul. I do have a buyer coming probably early next week to buy art. That is my excuse for being in the art section first. Gee, these are pretty. Abrams Delight, Winchester, Virginia. Ooh, $20. Wow. I don't know that this is hand sketched, is it? It does look very impressive. Ashley House, Clark County, Virginia. That's a shame. Oops, somebody was not having it Goodwill. That is very high. This almost looks like a paint by numbers, doesn't it? I'm not sure that it is. $2.99. Could be a print of a paint by numbers. Wouldn't that be funny? Here, paint by numbers was always considered not a low-end art, but, you know, something that was open to most people being able to do. And to create prints from it, that is hysterical. All right, lots of artwork. Pretty. Oh, that is adorable. A little dragon wearing sneakers. Okay, we have something very similar in our house. $25. Yikes. Be still. Trust God. Those are canvases, mass produced. Hopefully this camera is filming. Wouldn't that be horrible if I had to film again tomorrow to get a Sunday video out? Okay, photographer Finn Scove, 1992. This is $2.99. There's a matching one to it. Not really matching, but, you know, it's a set. I think those came out of a book. That's best guess. $2.99. Do we like those? They're nice and lightweight, I have to say. I'm going to put them in the cart and not make my mind decide right away. All right. Not really seeing anything else here. Photo frames. Lots of faux greenery. Wow, that is a very large vase. Do you see it there? $59.99. I don't know what those are called. Those came from a craft store, though. I don't think they've even been used. Artwork is looking a little scarce, a little bare. I wonder if they cleaned off the shelves. This one on the end looks beautiful. Oh, that is a very pretty scene. I think it's a print with paint applied. You know, like extra paint. What do they call that? Impasto with a knife where the paint is laid on kind of thick. That is gorgeous. I think just the flowers are hand painted. Beautiful, but that's not for us today. The store is very loud, so I apologize if all of the children and the music is just too much. Look at that basket over there. I'm going to go back around and see what that is. I don't see anything worth staying straight anyway, so let's go around. I think we skipped that aisle anyway. We were busy looking at art up on the shelf there. We have Santa Claus. Okay, I guess this is where they're putting the baskets now. Be nice if it's signed. That is very interesting. I don't think it's as good as I thought. $9.99. It does have a signature. Maggie, 1992. Something about this feels like it was not made in the United States. I don't know that Maggie really made this. What are these little pieces here? I think they were cut out of material and maybe hodgepodged. Is that even a word? That's nice, but I'm going to wait on that. I don't think that's what it's representing. I think Maggie might have just signed an Asian basket. I could be wrong, but you know what? That's what my brain is telling me. Like, no, Maggie didn't make that. In the first video, where I don't have the footage, I did pick up beautiful champagne glasses. I'm going to say wine goblets. They were probably even more pretty than this. Fostoria roses, I think it was called. So I will have to try to put a shot in of what I sourced today. We were at that thrift store all together with filing claims and stuff, probably about 4 hours. Ooh, the dishes aisle is looking good. We're going to come back to that for sure. I'm going to get down to furniture and do furniture first. Now, I don't think any new carts are going to be coming out because it is 5 o'clock. So we're going to have to make do with what's on the shelves, but it's okay because the shelves have a good amount of stuff. What is this? That almost looks like an IKEA, doesn't it? We have a beautiful little bowl here. That is quite pretty. I don't think I need another blue and green bowl. Of course we do. Who said that? Not me. Oh, we still have our blonde dresser there. We have a few pieces of the blonde. Ooh, look at the aqua outdoor set. That's quite interesting. Is this as old as I think it is? Okay, so it's a 3-piece for $84. Please do not remove. Something is telling me this is newer. It's just rusting. I don't think that's older. I think it's too lightweight to be old. How would we tell? Does anybody know? Does this look familiar? Did your grandparents have that? Oh, surprise, surprise. Our $500 white set is still here. It's green tag, so we'll see what happens when it turns half price. Oh, it's already at 25 off. There's some antique carved wood chairs over there. We have a gym workout bench. Let's go this way. I see a wood piece. Oh, it's sold. Pink tag. What were they calling this? To me, this is like a workbench. One table, $34.99. That would be nice as a workbench. I don't know that I would put that in the house. All right. You know, we were here probably about, I'm going to say a week ago, and lots of new stuff. This store really gets the inventory. Whoa. $74.99. Drexel trifold mirror. Look at this brass doodad. Boy, that's pretty. I've never seen that. Beveled glass. That's beautiful. Do we see the... Does it go with this? No. This is more like a Chinese lacquered look. Where that's more like an American traditional... I don't know what the bullseye is. Is that Empire when it has this bullseye? If I am going to start seriously selling furniture, I mean, right now I'm just playing around. I better learn my periods of furniture, you know, how to identify different time periods in furniture making. I should really do that. I'll put that on my list. We have a shelving unit up, another sale. I wonder if the same person who bought the table on the right bought this. Nope, Maria bought this. Okay, that to me is just okay. Sorry, Maria, what'd you pay for it? $30. Yeah, I guess that's a better price than if you bought it at a home store. Oh, this is a new routine, putting candles down here. It's kind of fun when they change things up just a little. Tell me new carts are going to come out. Is that at all possible? I thought new carts would definitely be finished. If they started bringing out new carts, I'd be a very happy girl. Very happy. Okay, this is a ruffled something. Who's making this? Gee, I know this and I don't know it. I haven't sold a lot of glass, so if it's pottery, I would know all the names. If it's glass, not so much. Look at this little guy. Oh, he holds a plant? He could even hold your scrubby in the kitchen. Wow, look at this Majolica pumpkin. Beautiful, $12.99. Whoa, that is very beautiful. Imagine serving like a squash pumpkin soup in that. How good would that be? What is that back there? What is this? Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's got a little girl in it. Is that First Communion? I don't know the Catholic rites. That looks like it's almost vintage. Let's stick that back in. We've got another one here. We've got a wooden woman with no legs. A velvet box. It's kind of pretty. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's very interesting. Those look older. It's got a chip to it. They're Redwell. Let's pull out another one of these. Maybe it's just a copy. Who is that reminding me of? Somebody. Those are lovely. Unfortunately, all we have is the saucers. And maybe 2 soup cups. Wow. Those are striking, aren't they? I'm going to give myself a break and not Google comp it. Oh, I know. It's been a day. It's been a long day. Lots of interesting items. Wow, this girl's very flexible. We have a boot. What do you use that for? Is it for flowers? That would kind of be pretty with like prairie grasses coming out of it. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Not in my house, though. I feel like I've had these plates with dates on them or months. What does this one say? It says something, Moore's dog. Dad. Moore's dad. Well, what does that mean, Moore's dad? This is Copenhagen porcelain, made in Denmark. Mother's Day. I feel like I've had something very similar to these, and I was really excited when I was first thrifting. I thought I had found treasure, and they took forever to sell and brought very little money. I don't know if it was the same set. They are quite pretty, though, aren't they? All right. Happy 50th anniversary. Who are these people? Living in a bag on a shelf. It is nativity pieces. Does it say Italy? Wow, we're just finding the Italian nativity pieces, aren't we? I wonder how many different sizes of nativity figures there are for Fontanini. There must be a lot. I think this was the most popular maker for nativities in Italy. I'm going to leave those because they're $15. I did I list them? I photographed them, the other nativity sets, so they'll be coming on to my eBay store. Now, I mixed both Fontanini sets that I picked up. I mixed them together. And a few of them have a little bit of chipping, but it's because of age. I think they're quite old. These are beautiful. For a second, I thought it might have been certified international, but it's Farberware. Wow. I don't know that I've seen that many Farberware plates. Speaking of plates and dishes, we're going to take a look at all of this goodness. Not my favorite. Lilling? Lilling Fine China. Young Shen made this. Trying to think of which dishes are my favorite, my all-time favorite. You know, I don't know. I have a lot of favorites. Let's see what this blue piece is about. Okay, that almost feels like... Oh, this is Arrow Rock. I was not going to guess that. Who was I going to guess? I don't know. I think this is newer, meant to look like it's from the 70s. Home trends. Oh, these are cordon bleu, I do believe. Hand decorated in the USA. Cordon bleu. Made in China. Demi-tasse? I think. What do they want for them? Oh, $3 a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $24. We'll be waiting on that. Are those Easter plates? 222 Fifth. You know, I could see why people love vintage. So much care put into them. Unfortunately, the rose petals have chips. But you don't see stuff like this in the modern dishes, right? Modern dishes are more plain, single colors, or I don't know. Like when you go to a department store, there's a lot of one-color dishes, where back in the day, it was all about the pattern. You know, hand-painted flowers and just beautiful scenes with romantic lovers. Now it's like white. Do you want square or round? And I'm not making fun of it because I'm one of the people that do like plain plates, but I could see why a lot of people love the vintage. There's a martini glass. Whoa. There's a green-blue thing going on. $2.99. Pretty. All right, I'm not finding anything to buy yet. How could that possibly be? Probably because it's late in the day. You know, Roger and I like to get to thrift stores when they first open. So this morning when we got to the first thrift store at 9, you could see by the intro, we were very hopeful. And it was good thrifting. I did get some good stuff, and the video was really fun. And I hope the people that stole it are enjoying the video. I hope they play my video. Somehow we wound up in linens. There's not a lot in the store this evening, but I am using all of my skills. This is Tommy Bahama. They are king pillow shams. Just looking to see, I think that's a shadow, not a stain. They're in very nice condition. Now they look a little wrinkly, but they seem very clean. So I'm thinking whoever washed them might have line dried these. And I think they're king. Did I say that already? They're king. I don't know that they're king. I just made that up. Where did they even put this? But look how long this is. This has got to be king. These are very nice. I wonder what Goodwill wants for them. Where is the price tag? Right in front of me. Okay, times 2, $8. So that's going to be $4 a pillowcase. I think I'm grabbing these. I think that's a very good deal. Beautiful colors, tropical. We'll take a look at comps together. So here are the comps, quick comps for what I found. Beach Go. Oh, that's one. King Pillow, Tommy Bahama Home. King Pillow Shams. Oh, it's a pair. So there are two. $35.99. $29.95. Here's two here, $30 and $40. Those are all pre-owned. This was a really good find. Oh, and it goes lovely with our pictures. Let's take a moment and just appreciate this. Look how pretty that is together. What? All right, now we have to get these. I think there's a little mark on this one. I still kind of like these. There's no glass over them. I'd be happier if they had glass. But you know what? For $3, we can have glass too. Let's not get crazy greedy. All right. We're keeping Tommy Bahama home. What is this sheet here? This feels very cheap in the hand. It's like tissue, like a Kleenex. We don't want that. Here is something else. Tablecloth. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I wonder if this is sur la table. Sur la table. Oh, this is beautiful. What? What's going on here? Is this all one tablecloth? Please don't let it be expensive. So Italian. Look at the olives. Beautiful. Hopefully we find a price tag. Let's see if we can pull it out of thin air. Come on, price tag. I'll take any tag. I'll take the maker. I'll take, oh, there's a little tag there. Tovaglia, made in Italy. Can the girl call it or what? I don't see a price though. I'm going to bring this up and oh, good. Oh, $5.99. I was getting ready to say I was going to demand a price. Now I'm just crazy. All right, we're going to get that. Beautiful. I see gold. It looks like tungsten silk. Is that how we say that? It's a shower curtain. Now, this could be a regular curtain, too. Not necessarily a shower curtain. Shower curtain would have small holes, right? We have some plasticky lace. When I was in my early teens, my mom bought a big Victorian house for all of us meaning there were 4 kids left in the house. My oldest sister was already grown and married. And my mom just was in love with the windows of the house. They were the tall windows that go from the floor to the ceiling. And she really saved her money and bought Irish lace curtains. They were so beautiful. I mean, I was a teenager. What did I know? But, oh, it was so pretty. And she was just so in love with her lace curtains. All right. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. I got to tell you everything. It's been a rough day. And I want to talk to my friends. Friends, somebody stole from me. Friends, I'm having to film a second time in one day. I know I always talk about how much work filming is. It is. It's very time consuming. All of that footage. Took me so long. This is interesting. Is this another Italian tablecloth? I'm liking that striping. Oh, this is Food Network? Yes. Made in India. I'm liking the Italian one a little bit better. That's not bad. I like the colors. Kind of have a color theme going on in the cart. That would have matched. All right, now we got to put this in the cart and take a look at all of this goodness together. Look at that. That is quite pretty. All right, but we're staying with the Italian tablecloth and the pictures and the Tommy Bahama pillow shams. Okay, this is Mainstays, which is Kmart. Well, it was Kmart. It's no longer Kmart. Who is this? Tabletops. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, it's not really interesting. Let's put that back. This camera battery is dying. I might have another battery in the bag. When you switch cameras, you have to switch everything. Cords, batteries, it's a whole thing. $4.99 Grinch. Is that me? Am I being a Grinch? That's a very cute cup. The Grinch. $4.99. Looking. We have some angel wings. All right, guys, I think it might be a very short video today. I did want to get some sort of video out for you guys. I didn't want to leave, especially a Sunday, with no video. That wouldn't have been good. I will try to film something else, but if we don't get to it, know that I appreciate all of your support. And thank you to everybody reaching out and wishing me well and comforting me in my time of being stolen from. I will update you on the progress of the police report, of Goodwill investigating. And I was comforted with that Goodwill has cameras, like big time. Like, see that camera up there? That is a 360. So it wasn't in this store, but yeah, I'm encouraged. All right. Love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours. Just to let you know, this filming's going to look a little bit different because I am back on my phone filming. This pile is all cleaned and de-stickered and ready to be photographed. So that's what that's about. We have what I bought at Honore here, minus a few things. We've lost something in all of the confusion and filling out forms. We filled out the report at Goodwill and with the Sheriff's Department. So I think they might be in Roger's car. We're not quite sure, but I'm going to show you a little bit of what I bought. It is a very small haul. And like I said, I know I have more somewhere. We'll find it. These canisters are so beautiful, and I did pay up for them. But look at the aesthetic of this. These are gorgeous. This one I paid $9.99. Now it does have a top. I don't remember if it's like domed. I would imagine it is. Custom Eileen Artists on Longboat Key. Is that what that says? Let's look at the other one. Okay, this one was $7.99. An original design. It looks like it says Eileen, Custom Originals on Longboat Key, Florida. Good job, Eileen. Look at the inside. It's like that shell pink. I sure hope we find the tops. They did have tops. There were no chips or cracks. And when I got up to the counter and I purchased them, one of the other salespeople said, "Oh, I saw the big one go yesterday." I'm like, don't tell me stuff like that. I missed it. I knew there'd be a third to that. Here are the champagne glasses I was talking about. That's probably not going to show very well. Is that any better? I only paid $3 a piece. I thought this was really good. I don't know who's making this. Fostoria, rose pattern, something. Now I'm just going to say words. So we did get 4 of those. Here is a vase that's interesting to me. When I saw it from far away, I thought maybe Potosi, or I don't know who else to attribute it to. When I turn it over, made in USA, $1.99. I love items made in the USA. I don't find too many things that are made here unless they're like handmade or something local like the canisters. Here is an older piece of antique glass. You can see the vintage dust in that. Beautiful. And what did we pay? We paid $5 for it. I'll keep that in my collection. I really don't have a collection, but let's pretend I do. And I said yes to that right away. Warm caramel crumble is as close as we could get to the cookie one that Roger loved. Roger, every time he came home, he's like, what's the name of that candle? And I said it like 10 times. I think it was Snickerdoodle. Now I forget. And so we picked that up to burn in the house. This was the find of the day. I found these right before the camera got stolen. These are Tony Llama. Beautiful, just gorgeous. I think they're snake skin. Now, once again, if you find Tony Llama or any of the high-end boots with an exotic leather, you can double the price. It's crazy. All right, let's see. There is the label there. Made in Texas, I think it says. I think Tony Llama is made in Texas. And just stunning. I'm going to have to look up by the serial number what these are made of. That's what's great about boots. Usually they're all marked. See all those markings in there? That's going to help you out a lot when you are thrifting for resale. All right. I don't know where the rest of the stuff is. Right now, Sheriff's Office is calling. We're talking back and forth. We're giving serial numbers of the camera so that way it can't be sold on the open market. And it is truthfully taking up a lot of my day. So I just wanted to include this little haul because I told you guys I would show you what I got. And somewhere we're missing a bag or two, but no worries. We'll find it. All right. Thanks again, guys, for all of the support. Love you. Hit that like and subscribe button if you will, please, and push me to 100,000. Talk to you soon.